News is brought to you by now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
All right, good evening to you. So we've once again have had some very light snow showers and flurries, and these aren't going to add up to anything. We just kind of nickel and dime things here in terms of any snow accumulation as we go through the next day or so. There is one slightly stronger system that I'm watching coming up on Thursday. We'll break down that coming up here shortly. So in the here and now, a temperature of 33 degrees with a west and northwesterly wind at about 3 miles an hour. The barometric pressure good at 30.05. So here's what to expect as we head through the next several days. It's just some very light snow showers and flurries the next couple days. Minimal accumulation. Most of you will escape with an inch or less. The best chance to get an inch of snow is probably Thursday, with a warm front that comes through. That warm front is really going to change things by the weekend as we get another surge of mild weather and eventually some wet weather by Sunday. So temperatures now are hanging and hovering in the low 30s. A few of you dropping into the upper 20s, like Paris, 32 in Clinton. Down to the south, numbers here are in the low 30s in Hartwick. Over to Richfield Springs, where it's 29. Up north, numbers are in the upper 20s at Long Lake and Blue Mountain Lake in the heart of the Adirondacks. So we've got some very light flurries and snow showers down along I-88, Oneonta, Morris area. These are just some very light flurries and snow showers. And then another little batch to the west in Syracuse. And as we go back here at home, really not much going on as of right now. There's actually a little clipper type system that is kind of scooting by to the south. You can see it kind of fizzles out, but I wouldn't be surprised if this fills in a little bit as we go through the overnight. So just some light snow showers and flurries through the overnight. You can see that there on Futurecast. It kind of fills in just a little bit more. Most of you, again, will get less than an inch. Through the day tomorrow, again, some scattered snow showers and flurries around, especially the first half of the day. And then look, by late in the day, we might actually get a little bit of clearing. So that would be nice, but I think the sun might be down by the time that happens. Then we get into Thursday, and notice this area here, it's a little bit more robust, right? So that's actually in response to a warm front that's going to come through on Thursday. So there's going to be periods of light snow around through Thursday morning into the early afternoon. I think that's the best chance of getting a coating to an inch or two. Once that warm front goes through, we are off to the races with temperatures. And I think by the time we get to Friday, we should have at least some brighter weather by then. So in terms of accumulation, again, tonight, most of this that you see is very, very light, less than an inch of snow. So a couple light snow showers and flurries with a low of 24. And then tomorrow, a few snow flurries around. It will turn a little drier into the afternoon, cold, 33. Look at the warmth west and watch it build east by the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday, you will see that reflected. And usually, when we have this type of temperature swing, there's something a-brewing, and there certainly is as we get into the weekend. So just some light snow showers and flurries around over the next day or so. In the 30s, cold, and then vitamin D, you need it on Friday. Behind that warm front, it's in the mid-40s. Look at the weekend, mid-50s. Eventually, though, we're going to see some colder weather come in by early next week. But before we get there, some wind and rain on Sunday. I wouldn't even be surprised, Jamie, if there is a thunderstorm Sunday afternoon.
Don't usually see that this time of year.
I know. It's a powerful storm. It's going to kick up the wind, and let's plan on some wet weather on Sunday.
All right. Too bad we couldn't just enjoy the warmer temperatures, huh?
I think you might be able to on Saturday.
All right. Well, that's good news.
Yeah.
Craig, thank you. When we come back, financial relief for health care.
Your eyewitness weather forecast.
Good evening, Central New York. Just some very light snow flurries. It's kind of nice, pretty decorative out there tonight, but it's not going to add up to much. However, you know, this could be just enough. Some of the untreated surfaces might get a little slick, as we do have some very light snow falling at the top of the hour, and a temperature right now of 31 with a northwesterly wind. So here's what to expect. It's a few very light snow showers and flurries around as we head through the next couple days here. But the takeaway here is very minor accumulations, if any. Most of us are going to get away with just less than an inch. There's actually a warm front that's going to come through. That's going to change our weather pattern as we head into the weekend, as a surge of milder weather returns. Wait till you see the weekend forecast. It's in the 20s now in Norway, down to Ilion, 32 here in town. It's 30 in Worcester, 31 in Cooperstown, Canajoharie. Checking in at 32 right now, and up north we're in the mid-20s, Long Lake, Blue Mountain Lake, and over to Old Forge as well. So again, we've got this area of light snow moving through parts of the Mohawk Valley here. We'll go in a little bit closer, show you what's going on. So this is down into southern parts of Oneida County, along Route 20, Sangerfield, towards Hamilton and Madison, some flurries. Downtown, some light snow falling in the immediate Utica proper area, and then also off to the east into parts of Herkimer County, Little Falls to Dodgeville along 29, a little steadier snow shower there. But again, all of this, it's not really going to add up all that much. It's the weak little disturbance that's rolling through here as we go through the overnight. Area low pressure working its way through Pennsylvania. So we'll have these snow showers around through the overnight. Accumulation will be less than an inch. Through the day tomorrow, a few more of these light snow showers and flurries will pass through at times, particularly in the morning. I think as we get into the afternoon, we'll get some drier weather. Then we get into Thursday. Notice this is a little bit more benevolent, right? So this is actually a warm front, and that's going to produce a round of light snow, we think, into Thursday, which at that point, that's probably our best chance for anything to accumulate. But it still only looks like an inch or so. That warm front goes by, and then we open the floodgates to some much milder air to the weekend, heading into the weekend. All right, so in terms of snow tonight, you can see it's very light, very manageable. This is just like a coating to an inch if you look up there. So these light blue shades, that's really all we're expecting. So 34 tomorrow, Utica, Rome. 31 in Boonville. Down to the south, numbers here are in the low 30s from Brookfield to Milford, down to Oneonta, and up north, some flurries and light snow showers around. Cold day, temperatures in the 20s and low 30s. So we'll have a few light flakes around tonight. Low temperatures drop to about 24 through the day tomorrow. A couple snow flurries, a little drier by afternoon, 33. Then check this out. Look at this warmth building mid-country, and it's heading right for you-know-who as we click away the hours here in the days. So by this weekend, I think temperatures will easily make it into the 50s. So a couple more cold days with a couple snow showers around. But again, accumulations will be minimal. Finally, some sun on Friday, 46. We're off to the races this weekend in terms of temperature, mid-50s. Now, Sunday is going to get wet. It's going to get windy. Wouldn't even be surprised if there's a thunderstorm Sunday afternoon before it turns colder into next week.
Thunderstorms are my favorite, actually, so got my fingers crossed, hope for that one.
You might hear a rumble Sunday afternoon.
All right, Craig, thank you. Still to come tonight on Eyewitness News, first at 10.
Your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
Got some light snow across much of the area here this evening. Just flurries. It's not going to amount to much, and we still have some flurries and light snow showers continuing, but they're very sparse and few and far between as we take a look downtown on the INET right now. A temperature at the top of the hour, 31, with some light snow falling. So here's what to expect as we go through the next couple days. Some opportunity for some flurries and light snow showers. Minimal accumulations, though. Most of you will end up less than an inch. So no big deal in terms of anything major. But then we turn our attention to the weekend, and temperatures will be getting pretty lofty around here as we go into not so much Friday. Yeah, it'll be milder Friday, but by the weekend, I think numbers will be well into the 50s. Numbers tonight are in the low 30s here in Marcy and Utica, down to Richfield Springs where it's 28. 29 with some light snow in Worcester. 30 right now in Edmiston, and up north temperatures here are in the mid and upper 20s. So I mentioned we have these very light flurries and snow showers. The west side of Otsego Lake along Route 80 Exeter down to Edmiston, Burlington Flats, and then down to New Berlin, also over towards Worcester. The Westville Airport along Route 166 from Roseboom to Milford, some light snow there. And here downtown, notice it's just a couple of little flurries here and there. So the bottom line is this will not add up to much. There's actually a little area low pressure that is kind of gliding by to the south, and that's been the reason why we've had this persistent light snow. But again, you can see as we go through the overnight hours here, this is not going to add up to all that much. By the time you wake up tomorrow, many of you will have less than an inch. And then through the day tomorrow, there will be a couple more flurries and snow showers around, especially through the first half of the day. By the afternoon, we may get a little bit of clearing. We'll see, though. The clouds have been pretty stubborn. Then this area of snow coming in Thursday is actually a warm front. So that represents milder air. But there's going to be some snow breaking out along this front as we go into Thursday. There could be a quick coating to an inch before tapering late in the day. In terms of the snow tonight, most of us get, again, a coating to less than an inch. That's this light blue shade that you see here. So as we recap the forecast for you, some flurries and snow showers around through the day tomorrow, especially in the first half of the day. And then we're in the low 30s. So it's cloudy, it's cold. Temperatures up north in the upper 20s to low 30s. So down to about 24 tonight, less than an inch of light snow, and then a couple flurries around through the morning. Before some drier weather for the afternoon, cold at 33. Wanted to show you this real quick. Look at all the warmth out west. We're watching that carefully because that's going to work its way to the east and be here by the time we get into the weekend. So by this weekend, I think numbers are significantly warmer. We should be well into the 50s. So a couple more flurries and light snow showers around Wednesday and Thursday. Again, a coating to an inch is all we're expecting. Some brightening. Yay! On Friday, 46. You need a little vitamin D. And then look at the weekend. Mid-50s, breezy, and then wet on Sunday. It gets windy, too, on Sunday. Could be some strong gusts developing in the afternoon. Wouldn't be surprised, Jamie, if there's a rumble of thunder Sunday afternoon before turning colder into early next week.
Hopefully we can all find some time to get outside Friday and Saturday before that wet weather comes on Sunday.
Yeah, plan on some wet weather Sunday.
All right, Craig, thank you. Next after this break, this influenza